to Peter and Kyle in New York because they're with Sauce Gardner. Guys, take it away.
Yeah.
We're here with one of our favorite players in the league, one of the biggest stars in the league, and he's right here and he's in our presence. Sauce Gardner with sandals that say SG. You can't see him there on the camera, but incredible. You look great. How you feeling right now, dude?
I feel great. You know, it's training camp, but I was telling the cornerbacks we just gotta not make it too much. You know, I know it's training camp and the energy is gonna be high, but we just gotta treat it like any other work day.
Mm-hmm. He says the best you've ever felt in a camp. How come?
Just being up here, for the ones that don't know, I train here at the Jets facility, so just being up here and the coaches knowing everything that I need to work at and everything that I just need to get better at is easier, you know. Obviously, I live in Jersey, and, you know, probably like a couple weeks after the last game, I was back to it, you know what I'm saying? And like the majority of the league probably take a few weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, or probably even longer. But, you know, I trusted the process. I trusted what they said by just taking like a week or two off and getting back to it. And, you know, I'm feeling great.
I think that's really interesting because I think most of the league goes to Miami, Arizona.
Yeah.
You know, they're down in Texas.
Yeah.
You could be anywhere. You're a Detroit native, right?
Yeah.
You could be anywhere. You choose to stay in Florham Park, New Jersey during the winter months and train here. What's that tell you about your commitment to this team and this building right here?
Man, I have a huge amount of commitment to this team, and it's not just me, it's the commitment that the coaches have to me as well, you know, the fact that they have my best interest, vice versa, and, you know, like I said, me just trusting the process and them just instilling all the things in me that I need to learn, and me just soaking up all of the knowledge and just getting stronger in the weight room, getting faster, more explosive, all of that.
I'm interested because, Sauce, like, you've done so well in your young career. You're already respected. You're already heralded. All the conversations about best corner, you talk about you. So it would be very easy to be like, I'm good. Like, I'll go to Hawaii for a while. I'll chill. But and yet you're doubling down. What is it you're trying to get to? Like, what do you want to be?
Man, it's like, I really don't know.
Yeah?
I want to get to a point that I can't even imagine, you know, in my mind. Like, you mentioned, like, Hawaii. My first time going out the country is going to be when we play the Vikings. So
is that right?
Yeah, I don't really take trips, you know, because I feel like it's just me personally. I don't have nothing against people who take trips. Me, personally, I just feel like you too comfortable with your lifestyle, or you trying to escape your lifestyle by going out the country. I always want to be to a point where if I want to, I can go train and I can do certain things instead of me just being out the country and it's like, man, I can't wait till I get back so I can train, you know? So that's my reason behind it.
There's so much focus,
really cool.
you know, in the media and especially on our network and on ESPN about Aaron and Garrett and Breece Hall. You guys have a nasty defense. And when we're talking about Quinnen and Quincy and C.J. Mosley and yourself and all the other guys that you have around you, talk about that defense and tell us about what you guys have coming for 2024.
Man, we got a strong brotherhood. That's what I'm going to start with. You know, it's not all about the football aspect of each individual. It's about the person. And, you know, we got a cool group of people, you know, on that defense, not just the defense, the whole team. So, you know, as a defense, we're looking forward to adding on where we left off last season and just continuing to get better.
It feels like a lot of the hype and hubbub coming out of training camp early is, oh my God, Rodgers is on fire. Touchdown here, the ball never hit the ground. He threw this many red zone touchdowns, and that's great because that's your guy. But like, eventually, are you like, all right, I'm gonna grab one for me today? Like, enough of this. Like, it's time to grab one.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's so hard to intercept him.
He doesn't throw interceptions.
He don't throw interceptions. Like,
what is different about him?
So he's one of them quarterbacks. He can put the ball exactly where you want to put the ball. So. He's going to throw it to where the receiver can catch it. And you know me, like I got long arms. So when I'm in good position, it's like the worst I could do is PBU it, but it's even hard to even do that going against him. Like he'd rather the ball go out of bounds if the receiver don't catch the ball than put it to where it's a 50-50 ball across the middle or on the out route or something like that. And, you know, it's just good work. You know, as a defense, we call him a liar because a lot of times where he's looking is not where the ball is going. So just he helped the whole defense have better eye discipline. And, you know, he just make us better each and every day.
Last offseason when he signed with the Jets or he was traded and we had this Aaron Rodgers offseason, you and him went to the Knicks game, sat courtside, went to Carbone, had dinner. You guys hit it off. Now, it's not like you guys are 2 years apart.
17 years apart.
17 years apart. What's
40.
the relationship between you and Aaron Rodgers?
It's like, I'm surprised every time somebody tells me he's 40 because he don't really act like it. Like, he act very mature, but he don't act like a 40-year-older. You know, he he got swag. He cool. You know, a great sense of humor. You know, he's a funny cat. So, you know, we have a great relationship. You know, I can talk to him about anything. He can talk to me about anything as well. So, I'm in the process. I was building a home, and he was just telling me the things that I need to get in it. You know, recovery-wise, and I'm like, man, he really cared about me and my recovery and my body and stuff like that. So.
I remember when he was with the Packers, there would become a point where some of his really young teammates were like, I don't get his references. Like, he references the Big Lebowski and, like, stuff that I don't know. So when he jokes with you, like, does he mix in the young content or timeless stuff? Like, what is the material?
Nah, he don't really, I don't think he does things like that, you know, with me or any of the other younger guys, because he probably just know that we won't understand it.
Yeah, for
you know
real,
what I'm saying?
He's talking to Hackett and Downing. Those are his.
That rug really tied the room together. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know that reference.
So the things he say, I can relate with, you know, when he says it. Yeah.
All right, well, listen, Rodgers is 40. You know who's 30? Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill was just named the #1 player in all of the NFL, as voted on by you guys, the players. You guard him a couple times a year, maybe 3 times a year. What was it like reacting to that news for you? The #1 player in the NFL is a Dolphins wide receiver.
Man, it's crazy because I be looking through comments of like other people just to see like, are these other players getting hate? Like I be receiving hate, and I'm just like, hey, it's really a lot of people saying that he don't deserve to be the #1 player in this. Like it shocked me a little bit, you know, but me personally, I think it's well deserved. You know, you got defense, you got guys who got to change their whole defense because of him. You know, he's been around for a minute, and he's a guy that's hard to guard. You know, he's going to present a challenge every time, and like I said, I think he deserved it. I see he had changed his contract up a little bit.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of money. Like, I was lost for words when I seen that.
Really?
Like,
You're never lost for words.
man, I was like, he's really just changing his contract left and right.
For real.
Every offseason.
A lot of money.
Yes.
Keep on saying it.
A lot.
Man.
How much
Crazy.
money is it?
I think it was like, what was it, 30 a year?
a lot.
30 for 3?
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money.
But honestly, though, Sauce, like, I'm not saying this because you're here. Like, you've played well against him, and people out there, and the numbers are out there, and the fans know it. You do better against Tyreek than most corners do. Why?
I don't know. I feel like I can't say like I'm more locked in when I play against him because I'm always locked in.
Yeah.
I don't know, just my preparation throughout the week. You know, going out there on Sundays or whatever days we play and just trusting my preparation because, you know, you're going to fall back on your preparation when the lights get the brightest. So.
You mentioned Rodgers. One of Rodgers' great passions is the sport of golf.
Let's go.
We're looking at your off-season content.
It's the best.
And you're picking up the Callaways. You're hitting the ball. And you have a perfect stroke out of the gates. Like, your technique is perfect.
Looks good.
It's very frustrating for a man like myself who has taken lessons, who goes out to the
Peter's
driving
trash.
range. I'm terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good.
He's
It's
still
all
thinking about
good.
Tyreek's money.
I mean, it's like, Tyreek, 30 million.
So much money.
Hey, I'm trying to get that in a few years.
No, yeah. Don't worry.
No,
you keep doing
it was
that.
understood. It was subtle. I was going to say, the golf, when did you pick it up, and how into it were you this offseason? And what have you heard from the golf community? Because you know, once someone's like, oh, come on in. Oh, wait, his
Here's
swing,
what you gotta
his
do.
swing needs a
Yeah,
little
right,
more.
a lot of suggestions.
So what was your experience with the golf world?
So I picked it up at, was it the beginning of the off season?
Okay.
I want to say the beginning of the off season or the middle of the off season. It was one of those, but you know, I was just so overwhelmed. You know, when I went to play, because I already knew I wasn't gonna do good. You know, my first day on the
Out
course.
of the gates, no.
So I had to go play a course. Like I shot like 100 and something.
Okay. Welcome.
You know, it was hurting.
We love you.
It's humbling sport.
Yeah, it humbled me. And, you know, me, I just record my swing or take pictures and just I put it on Twitter because I'm the type of person, I'm not a Hollywood type athlete. I really like interacting with people and making people's day.
Yeah.
You know? But it was just so many people that was just saying, you need to do this, you need to do that. And mind you, I'm on the course looking. So I'm like, okay, all right.
You're out in the middle of the round, and you're reading some guy.
Around and I'm like, this does make sense right here. So I'm putting it to use, and I'm like, oh, that kind of worked a little bit. So I'll go respond again. Thank you for giving me that.
At double bogey 11 says I should change my swing. Okay, I will.
Yeah. So I was going through it, and then I found a guy named Aaron who he trained guys like Ruck, Max Mitchell, Jeremy Rucker, Max Mitchell, and those two of the best golfers on the team.
Okay.
Yeah, he got me right.
Incredible.
Have you played with anyone cool? Have you had a chance to get out on the course? I know it's season, we're locked down, but has there been a cool golf experience since you picked up? Because I know my golf friends like, do you see Sauce Gardner's playing golf? Do you think he wants to play at like our club? Like, and like, no, guys, he doesn't want to play.
No,
with
Josh
you.
Allen's out there playing with Tiger.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not one of those type of guys. Like, I went to the course up the street, Pinchbrook.
Okay.
And I got it to the point where every time I went, I was playing with one of the younger guys that worked there.
Yeah,
So.
one of the pros or something, the golf pros.
Yeah. No, I don't know. He's probably like an amateur.
Yeah.
Drives the ball cart. One of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was playing with him. Cool guy. I played golf with was Solid. I didn't know Solid was good at
What's
golf.
he got?
The
What's he
head
got?
coach.
Big off the tee, right? Come on.
He's nice.
Yeah.
He's nice.
He's nice. I can't lie. I wasn't expecting it. I heard a lot about him, but he got a good swing.
Oh my God.
Disciplined.
Very disciplined. He's got a good swing. He's got a great corner. He's got a great team. The best. So fun, yet just so chill and so relaxed and so good. Sauce Gardner,
Wishing you
one
all
of the
the
best
best this
players,
season,
one of the
man.
best dudes in the entire NFL. He loves northern New Jersey, and
That's
we
it.
love that about
Lives here
him.
in the
He
off
loves
seasons.
football,
Love that.
loves golf. Sauce, you're the best. We love you.
Appreciate
Back to you guys
Back to you,
in
Jamie.
LA.
Absolutely, Sauce. We could just spend the next 45 minutes
So cool.
debriefing what Sauce Gardner just had to say, which we will on Good Morning Football.
I like it.
I know, Sauce, you're the best. He can't hear us, but like we adore you from
That's
LA.
okay, I told
All right, inside training
He's the
camp.
best.